just a lower right. So here the more husband div more share a screen live agus more husband video div. Now lock my video the Boyle's law apparatus is this lab agus from a kind of robook menu. So just cover the video show and I share for a couple of bomuche. I guess the machine menu couple of rod for do then now the camera work brilliant, but it is very shagalore all the stuff for do then Boyle's law apparatus. But you could fly lima, I guess just your machine voiceover, I guess new play main sound, ocean okay. So by machadi video, so make it well on the video, yeah, so Gene to this lab and Gene to Boyle's law apparatus. Now to form off go through my just got a flail, I guess my just got a menu couple of div. So just pause the machine to pack the into soldier and right. Which out and mouse I call bogu free to factor. Yeah. So Gene to mouse net one must point or a pressure gauge and jaw or a pump or a thermometer. Right. So must be this Dlí Boyle, right? Now, Boyle's law states, so reach behog much off home league of own ledger navy off by heart, but Dlí Boyle a chart tarisha, so at constant temperatures, hence locking with the temperature than Shamron Shaw, I guess behog much off on it, a get chart kernel. So Jinton temperature program charge just in the here desk to locking chart and Shamron, I guess Kaisa on it, because the reason that is atin chart brew. Majaler chart it is your genre. So constant levy which is these elaboration weekends for heart the skull 11 degrees 11.5 11.6 degrees. So chef to go forwards the test now the most just your skull obviously when chance the goal I guess which was like 20 degrees. So it is that difference in that they're 11 degrees I guess 20 degrees. Now so when you hit that tashat you hit that an experiment your hashat 11 degrees and then the week temperature so kind temperature going to be constant. So be quite to the genuine experiment, Kaitigen the Kenche, now what ata would be in the charts and every he. Okay. Every dawn just an apparatus again. So the dish Jeffrey to the oil reservoir he's in chaw, let you will gauge the shin who catch a good pump in chaw. Now steer cool chaw neck to engine, but her my heart of a do later on. Stay cool chaw Jeffrey to the kind of the switchbook, he let the twist all. He let the castle on Southland air leaking to Mastna into oil reservoir. So Ruther Tarlin the pumplant is near and shaw. Now near shaw go a while a couple of years, but it just gives you the idea. Now him it back in the scholar, hopefully Rev Jeremy be mad the shaw hashman even a skirt. So into oil reservoir and shaw and the pumplant is an air on pump and shaw to the brew she's and all and shaw. So he let us be running at the steam shaw a brew she's and all the so it's an air called a brew she's and all and shaw. So reach trying all the Swiss the tube and shaw. So Ruther Tarlin shaw, what's he get boyer and shaw, making to say air shaw, chapter to column air. Now reach the measurement is tashat from room to plane shaw, chapter 2 go a measurement to tashat just how much just maybe just the pressure gauge, I guess then tube in chance just porcelain and would just you much in net card. Just a medium pump. I guess the reason why this is pressure at a volume. Don't know so fine when smoking camera Swiss. Right, so I'm just going to pause on. So making this net so we must point to the more volume that air. So it's kind of volume to the so chip in scale. So that's the what's the topic 0. Right, the quick J centimeter cube, 5 centimeter cube, that air. Right, cheese, exactly 1 meter, that's 31 centimeters cubes, that air. Okay, so shin a tart, at a column air. I guess Connie coming shin road to magic tosh, goal and brew. So it is me, Mahonian bread play, goal a brew on pressure gauge and short. So the majad the goose at a pressure gauge, the majad the brew a horse. Done column air at the station shot. So it's inversely proportional because the reason may mean you grown temperature like 11.6, 11.5, 11.6 into labelation. So you have interfere. Okay, so just brew my position this point. You can add any do open an experiment. So it is what the end too. Can you play a video but much no Levinian as a tap. Very cool. I guess check in pressure regatta and shaw. So Bogan tún pressure, pumpling tún air stress, bogan blood stress, agus iad a volume ní slú. Ní slú tún volume, ní smó pressure. Ní smó pressure to the gulachot ní smó brew to the gulachot or seo. So tún tap or cool pressure gauge and seo. So they're asking us in taption, tún pressure, pumpling tún air, agus a reach tún pressure gulsus na shees in the video. Now it's not a great video, but it is just very an idea cartive you open. Now fun mission up when a couple of seconds, but it is to the yellow we all are to camera but it is tune pressure got so as a church back she's a reach except in all and locking chat on all the settle reached. Okay, I guess a reach in the pressure, so you want to be current pressure in kilonewtons, so reach you want to say half a k to j kilonewton the brew per meter squared. Okay, I guess a reached shin it hard it is the in the column air it is the tube. Okay, so shin we're just going to stop share. So you can show like a video shin this you shall robot ni solid div a doy operan in apparatus and show. Okay, so then trap gas of fixed mass is the in the column air and show to the goal fumpal air is ja to the goal of she's and all the push and all this yin and tart ni slew. I guess came in your chest pension should lock with lay more toasty da torch in Eden brew. So when you slew and torch, you small brew to go away on in show. Okay, I guess the stand shot them you got lean shag grind totty. So rotum go lean it, you got usage in the totty firmage or can the Kestney show higher level. So Mahemaguji 2011 Kest higher level and show. Okay, so lock mid the toasty show and show. So sta in the lower and show scree she's in the totty show and show let the hall. So when you pressure when you brew at the head can in Pascals corresta 3 head Fisic quick meal. So corresta 3 head Fisic quick meal is just a column Sean Shaw in the text floor. Head can 3 head meal. So they got she's in 25,000 now. So 3 head Fisic quick meal, 3 head meal is just a darnicon. Yeah, head chop a quick meal is just a 3 head. Yeah, head quick meal. Yeah, head meal, Kate chop a quick meal, I guess Kate quick meal. Well, on the she's could you, yeah, head Kate chop a quick meal. We should jaunt again then, Shahan shot. So Tashila 325, 3 head, yeah, head chop a quick, yeah, head quick, yeah, head piece of quick, she's could you, yeah, head meal. So he dot 3 k her quick she. So 325, 300, 275, 250, yeah, head. Actually, we gap and so 275, yeah, head, I guess 175. What's gonna go? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Right. When you a torch in meters cubed. Now, because adding meters to meters cubed and shotgun, so it is to called American tester shot as after doing it centimeters cubed. Now, so it is for the enemy and shot to Miguel said centimeters cubed. Can they add him at centimeters cubed? G meters cubed Declan G enemy. Will come you good. Maybe for G.
I don't know.
Ah, come on, Declan. Sweet here.
Ah, maybe for
J Gwert to G. Minus G.
I forgot.
You forgot, right. Dean, will that could you let? In Adam at centimeters cubed, could you meters cubed?
Yeah, that's so good.
No, that's so good. Lads, Jason was on your higher level, yeah, and lads, Kaishu muscles to us. Right? So to 1 centimeter cubed, cosmo 1 by 10 to the power of minus 6 meters cubed. So kite in the valuation like you for 10 to the power of minus 6. Now there's the generation just screw on the text floor. So he's to get you charge to screw 12.1. So Shan the text Shan the floor screw 12.1 by 10 to the power of minus 6. Darnicum 13 by 10 to the power of minus 6. 14.2 by 10 to the power of minus 6. 15.5 by 10 to the power minus 6, 19.6 by 10 to the power minus 6 agus 22.4 by 10 to the power minus 6. So scríú sin I lígi sean. Then to let the calculator agus opera ma rinchen is shahar heen. So rinne charlie is shahar heen agus ski sheester frigri. So in a couple of bombs you will in yenu and then kurma kester the nyart fun in the frigri league at the jantgo. Chicken should jet la janugov. So to brew and shot in Pascal. It is 175. Okay. Then torch in meters cubed. Because you can turn that 22.4 by 10 to the power minus 6. Now, Ranischen ligger heen. So you to heen is going torch, which is per meter cubed. Right. Well, Janty, then you be James, you shouldn't Janty with?
Only in head can.
Right, just the head can. Right.
Yeah.
We'll whole lot Janty, then you be. Dara, do you put us actual tadlish?
One left.
Right. So just in the Jant good jiglet na frigri scarchi module at the hall. Dara, what do they?
Yeah.
Right, go for it.
Shark shady dot three something
Yeah.
in the
No, and if you're on your decimal place for the sharp, because just round off to the nearest whole number. Okay, Canilla?
shark in the caher dot three.
Keher da 3. Okay, okay, Canilla?
She caher quick in J.
Heen jig.
J.
Oh, she. Okay.
Quick in yevni da yevni.
Da and yevni exican journey.
Caher she caher three.
Keher she keher 3. Okay, right. So listen to so chicken and then you catch will the value surely get chartas. Okay, so we into back G Merkin tester the diagram. Then Merkin do the diagram. So it's in torch chart on scale is she's a T one show. So she's a torch. Okay, so for example, she's a torch in the scale in meters cubed. Okay, so we shall go in centimeters cubed. So kai to mid if a jaguar to lose G meters cubed. Okay, then brew talk on pressure gauge. So Jefferton pressure gauge and shaw. Jefferton brew go in kilonewtons. So therefore, I made the family from the G newtons. Okay, now what the high she in this na go is tying your graph let the hall is ja in the text law. So tying your graph tying a graph in us done Fregri Shaw let the hall. Okay. It's the muscular hand to share a reviewer. Okay. What you add this in do? So reached near the Jenny the scale is just medium just in my garden show. That's called Trasnet goes and now you got total 44,000. So rís goes us in 10,000, 20,000, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, agus us go 80, 90,000 what the double to. So goes us in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So it's got 90,000. Now, it is in thousands. So you get in screw in brackets in thousands. So it's the boy and shin to the gal o. So in brew and shaw. So it is brew, I guess in a torch. He skin torch. Okay. So it is when you brew to the gal o 175, so it's got 325. So it is he get just tosh it or 175. So these kind of toss is 0 and then goes us in 50,000s. So we do this 50, Kate quiga, yeah, hate quiga, 3 hate. So this could be 3 hate quiga. So we enter this in 100, I guess the station in thousands. Okay. Does that in Shinkialdi? So go against turn your graphs in us. But a couple of bombs you div and then chef my genial graph or first shift. Motion okay? So turn the graph. I guess you need to share the river and show her as to my phone. Right, so that's sure. Right, your version. Let me just go out on grid. Jimmy si for a réile se graf sin.
Grand.
Manage all right. I national dóid session. X and axis. Into parallel shot. Jeff teja mir go 16 míltí. Jefftin na pointí líige charta sean sin leis. Agus réist min abalta sin na dreigal an non. Sin chin a graf a hordigal agus réist boilen sin na dreigal an non. Sin, right? So réist sin rud a hog with the graph cost listen sin. Okay. Now, this is chance good to go hard just best line of it. Okay, so other sin is reach before actually tradition unit controls. Tiny other yeah function. So reach before go lean August and then lean the gira feed the punctuation go moist the tablet. Agus reason can go to bully the punchy lick. Okay. So reach cruhy and chin. So we should graph cost lesson. Yeah. Okay. So the graph Najin jam with a label or the graph X equals Y graph. So the graph chance get before the Dlí Boyle fridge a bon funche. Agus reach the schnick cruhy Dlí Boyle goal and brew a go rare and varta lesson part. And that's basically Dlí Boyle. Okay, so sin get la Dlí Boyle. You can add any Dlí Boyle not. So race into the graph, you the Dlí gira fridge a bon funche, a cruhu goal a brew, a go rare and varta lesson part. Agus sin cast current a goni news or exam paper. J engine the graph doing so engine the graph doing where y'all go Dlí gira fridge and bon funche, goal and brew a go rare gira lesh and torch. Okay, we'll catch when you beef the lesson. No, agus sin Boyle's law. So reached rod the chai them on cart new is Jan Kench will that in diagram a haran. So reached tiny to courage at the oil reservoir, agus reached the air pump column agus switch najin jammer the switcher and switcher cool, but kite is a hand stand the genuine drawing. Reached the volume air column good. Agus reached Tashin scale goni ag top. Kaita goni scale or a share the diagram. Manual scale state to the Gulahali markney. Tash to 0, quick, J, quijik fee, and so on all the way she's. Reach bin volume airs the inshan bishan lean to la alla. Estimate kind fun volume airs and shot. So shinnerut to midget tosh. To mid tosh a torch that air at a column shan. Okay. Ex reached and pressure gauge and shaw going. So engine shin doing Jane pressure at a torch. So then we graph and shin them brew in it in the torch. It's behind in Dlí Boyle fridge and bon funche. Now, couple of other ways to do precautions in an experiment job. Every heen will come you good news to go to the video shin there are all the Swiss agus hatching all the reach. That checking the mark jaragur glonye because kin the grammar and all the done tea we column done glonye. Make it ground goni all in chin agus locking cha goni couple of bombachi da settler back she's reached. Okay, so shouldn't have precaution to chance on all the settler. Okay, a darnican there's the steam column Kirkala. Okay, J Harland on alle na leacht is die hin tube nus de hoos. Jane, what's it then you be Jane tanya with a curve shin and shan? There's a curved, near to actually Gida. What's it then you be on junior shirt? Kin tanya with a recursion. Tashat la M. Meniscus, yes. So it is kite of a kuruman to tosh. So locking to going in torch in the air or bone meniscus. Okay, so locking to going in torch, big in range, a give bone. Ocean take again. Okay, because the meniscus the curve lishneske, listen and therefore in air, the still any small airs, these curve, so torch locking with going in tosh or bone and meniscus. Okay, and that's it. What question did you be for the edition? No. Okay. Now, so make it as mer oberballe faste van je de kedinje. Lenest an experimentation kinderly new procedure. At least as die behag met je was in de notium online. Or I'll skrive here ma. Let's just in the skrive nilik. You'll a couple of punche. Now, chefting the accuracy in after altering the pressure, wait a short time before taking the reading of pressure. That's just to ensure that the temperature of the gas is kept constant. It allows the gas to cool and to reach thermal equilibrium. Then you can read the volume scale at eye level to avoid error of parallax. Do not exceed the pressure limit of the apparatus. Obviously, you need to get the exploder and ensure that the temperature of the surroundings remain constant. So it's in the couple of punchy or accuracy. Now, making to the questioning shaw, it is have to cost the Rodhanik Nice in 2011. Auction Rod, draw a label diagram of the apparatus used in the experiment. So Tanya to sketch done apparatus, so Rodvi John Thompson shaw, Tanya to sketch the shunt label al Ahan Rod. Okay, down the part, how was the pressure of the gas varied during the experiment? So it is the pressure pump, the pump and shaw against the dad and pressure at her. Let you tap and choice, so you can open and the valve and show he got fast is right finding pressure at her. Describe how the pressure and the volume of gas was measured. So just meaning to the couple of came that get the experiment here. Why should there be a delay between adjusting the pressure of the gas and recording its value? So Reismer Derma Kaitu chance horton all the settler. Okay, and then draw a graph. To draw a suitable graph to show the relationship between the pressure and the volume of a fixed mass of gas and explain how your graph verifies Boyle's law. So it's a graph good. Lína gira fríd bon funche agus caitu shaw scream. Lína gira fríd bon funche ag cruhu, so the conclusion is the shaw. Okay, so raised Jamie the diagram to the thoughty or good to the graph or good. So these conclude Lína gira fríd bon funche ag cheshpanch gwal an torch a go rare in Varta lish an brew or gwal a brew go rare in Varta lish a torch. Okay, egg chart tarisha. So it's a target geschrieben to at constant temperature. Okay, what's in solid again and you wrote the high shianu. So lynch in the madu just lean shan experiment cordette new hersen is the schedule. So there's a lake sketching shan. So a cruhuge Dlí Boyle agus a rescue shack up a punch in the lay accuracy conclusion agus okay, question then you be no right. Okay, so Sinead could you the kidney agus the kidney right my free exercise 10.4 there is Aaron Augustine Chancellor at the end Raymond free and the kidney and we'll take it from there. Okay, okay, it's fine.
Right, mine.